What's up, everyone? 3D Print 747 here, back again with another video. So I have this Luca that I printed. You can see it right there. It's about 3, maybe 4 feet tall. And I have it out by the pool in the back. And my son was playing with his friends, and a beach ball hit it and broke it over and broke the leg and broke the tail. The arm as well. You can see it on the left arm up there. So I have this plastic welding gun that I've never used. I glued this together, but I'm going to use these and see how they work out. I guess the idea is that you just press the trigger to heat the plastic. Sorry for hitting the camera, it's pretty close. You just press the trigger until it's heated, and then we'll see what happens. I also got this because I have to fix the Grinch at some point in the near future. Alright, so it's going in. That was pretty easy. And then you just clip these off, and I'm going to do that around the entire piece, and that's going to make it a lot stronger than just using glue. I'm pretty impressed. Let's see if I burn my fingers while I put in the next little weld piece. See how hot it is. Tricky because the pieces are bending. So what I'm trying to do is get this piece inserted into the end here. It shouldn't be hot right now. Yeah, it's not. So it's like instant heat when you press the trigger, which is pretty cool. And then it cools off instantly. I guess the kit came with a bunch of different sizes. I have to go through all the little baggies that it came with. But here we go again. We got it in there. And we will do another one right there. Hold it together. That's pretty awesome. I really wish that I would have had this when I first built the Grinch, because that thing was a pain. I used glue, I used silicone, I used caulk, just to hold it all together, and it was tough. That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to go through and do the arm and the leg, and I will be back and show you how it all turned out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so before I took this out there, or when I went to take it out there, I noticed that there was a gap in the arm too. So I filled that using my 3D pen, and I'm also going to use a couple of staples just to lock it into place. What's really cool about this staple gun, or the welding gun, whatever you want to call it, is that you can touch this and it doesn't get hot. It's only the inside that gets hot. So as you swap out staples and, add them, you're not burning your fingers, which is pretty flippin' awesome. You can see Luca's bleeding right there. It's because that was red PLA that I used when I printed the model. But like, I can put my hands on this right now, and it's not even hot. That's so cool. So here's the gun. And like I said, I'll post a link to Amazon for it, so you can pick one up yourself. It came with cutters. It came with these, the yellow ones, and they're not that great. They kind of just suck. Can't even cut it. So I have my decent ones that I use. There's still some sharpness there, so you got to be careful, like when you're carrying it around and stuff, that you don't cut your fingers. But this just sits outside. Nobody touches it. Nobody moves it or anything. If I have to move it, I'll move it by its head, which isn't a big deal. So let's get this thing outside. And here's the end result. Back almost as good as new. I am going to repaint the right arm, because you can see the little burn marks and the red from the filament, but not a big deal. But overall, extremely happy with how this turned out and how the fix worked out. Alright guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you on the next one.